Washington, and if you are new here, please subscribe so you can catch new videos from me. I am a graphic designer that loves all things logos and branding, and I love doing logos in particular because it's that one symbol that is the foundation of a brand, and it's what sets yourself apart from your competition. So today, I will be redesigning 3 popular beauty brand logos. The logos I'll be redesigning are NARS, Colourpop, and Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that art is subjective. If you don't like the logos that I redesign, that's fine. I'm just doing this because I like to flex my creative muscles. I'm not doing this to say that a beauty brand should use my logo. This is just all for fun. So without further ado, let's get started with NARS. What I want to change about the logo is that its legibility kind of gets my nerves a little bit. The letters are a little bit too close in my opinion, and I wanted to try and find a slightly thicker font. I still want to keep it nice and thin and keep that sleek look, but just up it just a little bit. So I'm going to go and find some fonts that I like for the logo, and then I'll get right back. Okay guys, so here's the original NARS logo, and I went to Adobe Fonts and I collected a couple of fonts that I thought would fit really well for this new logo, so I'm just gonna try them out real quick. So the first font that I found that I really like is called Pragmatica, and I like the light and the extra light version, so here's these two right here. The next font that I found is called Brevia. So far this is kind of a little bit too rounded, so I may have to not work with that, but we'll see. Next font that I'm going to try out is called Condor. Now I chose this one because it kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder font. I was kind of thinking that maybe it would be a good choice to use for NARS, but then again, now that I'm looking at it compared to the original one, I don't think that it'll be a good decision to kind of go for the same kind of look and vibe as the Estee Lauder font. So I'm just gonna delete that. Next font is called Tenso Light. As I'm looking at all of these fonts, I think I'm gonna delete Tenso. I think the final 2 versions, or the final 2 fonts that I think work best for this is Brevia and Pragmatica. And I'm deciding that I'm not really liking this thicker weight of fonts, so I'm just gonna delete that. So I'm gonna try my ideas out on these 2 fonts. Okay, I'm just gonna take another version. I'm gonna make that into outlines. And then for my idea, I'm just gonna change the shape of these letters just a little bit, and I hope it works out. Okay guys, so I'm just speeding this up a bit. Here I'm just manually inching the letters together in the right spacing that I want it to be. Here I'm working on the R, and I'm just lowering down the crossbar to try to line up with the bar of the A. And here I'm fixing up the counter in the R, just making it look normal. And I messed up on that leg of the R, so I'm just trying to round it out to make it look nice and neat. Now I'm just trying to connect the bars in the A and the R together. The bar and the R didn't quite line up, so I'm just correcting that right here, just like so. Okay, now I finally got the A and the R connected like how I want it, and now I'm gonna edit the S. Here I'm just making sure that the R and the S are lined up how I want them. I'm trying to get the R and the S to flow with each other. So once I get them lined up, I'll use the shape builder tool to delete the parts that I need. I think it looks pretty cool. Make another copy. between these two versions with the R and the S, whether having the R behind or the R in front, I think I'm siding with the S on front. Now that I got that overall idea with the NARS, with the new NARS logo with this font, I'm going to try it out with the other font that I like and see which one I like the best. So I did the same thing with the other font, which is Revia Light right here. And I gotta say, between Revia Light and what was the other font called again? Pragmatica. Yeah, between these two, I gotta say, I'm not too sure. I think I'm really liking the slightly thicker font. It's still a lightweight for the font, but it's a little bit thicker, so it's not so hard to read if it was to be really small. So I think for the finalized logo for NARS, I gotta give it up to this version right here. The new NARS logo. Yeah, comparing it to the original logo, I really like it a lot better. It seems a little bit more modernized, but it still keeps the same vibe that it has from the original logo. So to give you a more realistic look of this new logo, I'm gonna throw up on the screen some cosmetic mock-ups, just so you guys can see what it would realistically look like on packaging. Now for the next redesign logo, the next brand is gonna be Colourpop, and as the name suggests, they are really popular for their bright and colorful eye and lip products in particular. I actually do own some Colourpop products myself. I am a fan of their lipsticks. Unfortunately, one day, or rather one night, I lost my favorite liquid lipstick when I drank a night out, so I gotta go and get that again. So for the logo, they have like a handwritten style of type for their logo, and I really like the idea of a handwritten logo, but my thing is, I feel like it doesn't quite fit the brand. Like, to me, the style of the handwriting, it kind of looks slightly juvenile in a sense, and I really wanted to bring it up to like a slightly more mature, contemporary, modern sense. I just think that their logo can pop out a lot more with some changes. So let's get started. So here's what the original Colourpop logo looks like. Once again, I'm going to go to Adobe Fonts and collect some fonts that I think will look better. I found two fonts that I really like for this logo. The first one is called Flood, and the other one is called Museo Slab. So first, I'm going to try and replicate what the original logo looks like, but with this new font, with Flood. I'm going to copy just in case. I noticed that they all use capital letters for the logo, so that's why I kept everything uppercase. I'm just gonna try and manipulate the size of all the letters appropriately. Now I like the handwritten look of this font, but I really don't like these little small pieces, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Alright, and here is a new handwritten style logo for Colourpop. And next I'm gonna try and see another idea that I have using this font, the Museo Slab font. I have a different idea that I hope will look right. Now I really like the idea of pop and Colourpop, so I'm gonna do something different with the O in the logo to try and get that idea of pop, as in like a pop of color, hence the name. Now I have this all in caps, but I'm gonna make another version just in case. I'm gonna close up the gaps a little bit. That's a little bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna make this into outlines. And then let me ungroup it. And now I'm gonna work on the O. I want to make the O pop out of the logo. So I'll explain what I'm doing with the O and pop. I'm going to take the O and then I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it and make it slightly larger. I'm going to color it white. And then I'm just going to order it in a way to make sure that the original O is on top and the rest of the Colourpop logo is in the back. And when I'm second that, I'm going to use the same font, but I'm going to use different weights of it. Okay, so back to the logo. So between the one on top and the one on the bottom, I definitely like the version with pop with a heavier weight to it a lot more, so I'm gonna keep this version. I'm gonna try another version and see what it looks like if the letters were in lowercase. But I think I'm gonna like the one that I just did, but I'm gonna try it out just in case. So I got all 3 different versions of logos that I make for Colourpop, and I gotta say, I still really like the handwritten looking font. I tried to see what it would look like if they emphasize the O and the O and the pop in Colourpop, but I gotta say, I just like the different choice of handwritten font for Colourpop. So I gotta say that this one is the winner for Colourpop. And again, I'm gonna use this logo on some mock-ups of cosmetics so you guys can get a better look and feel of what it would actually look like. Okay guys, so I am back again the next day. The other day I had to stop because I had to do something, but I'm back again to do the third and the last logo, which is Jeffree Star Cosmetics logo. So if you don't know, this brand is owned by Jeffree Star, and he's a very popular brand owner slash beauty influencer here on YouTube. And you may be familiar with him or the brand either because you're a makeup lover or you're a person that is very much into the drama and or controversies that surround him and his brand. But either way, I really wanted to do his brand because I really like the fact that his brand really emphasizes being true to yourself and like the pure artistry of makeup. And it's very well known for being very attention grabbing. And I know that it's a mainstay in a lot of makeup artist kits. And for this redesign, what I wanted to do is to try to get away from the double J that's in the star symbol of his logo. I get that they have that double J because it's supposed to have that symmetry in it, but then again, there are not 2 J's in the name Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so I want to try to make a alternative that gets away from that. So I'm gonna hop on my computer, and here we see what the original logo looks like. And I'm going to start off with the word mark of the logo, and I'll look for some fonts and I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm back and I found a font that I really like for this logo. I got it from Adobe Fonts and it's called Regular Display. And first, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make some adjustments to it. I'm going to go ahead and open up the tracking on the letters a little bit. In the original logo, I didn't quite like the fact that the letters were so tracked out so much. So I'm gonna still track it out, but I'm not gonna do it as much. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good already for the type. Now, one of my ideas for this logo is I want to try and incorporate the J with the star, but not in this way. So first, I'm gonna make a copy just in case. I'm gonna outline the type, and then let me make a copy. I'll make a copy of the J. Make that a little bit bigger. And then I'm gonna get a star shape. For some reason, Illustrator always puts the star upside down, and I don't know why. Now, just move these 2 points down just like so, so it looks more similar to the original star. So now what I intend to do for this idea is to use the J shape, kind of outlining the star to make the star shape, but still incorporate the J. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I got my star shape using the J from the logo type, and I'm going to go ahead and start using the original color for what I'm about to do next. Is I'm gonna kind of do like an overlap effect with the J's. So first, I'm gonna make sure this J is on top, and then I'm gonna take this corner and I'm going to extend it like so. And then I'll take this J and I'm gonna change it to a slightly darker color, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do it to all the other sections. I'm gonna go in again with this copy so I can make a couple more edits. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try and put the star in the A. It might be a little bit too cliche, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, so we have a horizontal version done. I think now that I see the star in the A, I think I'm gonna keep it. So I'm gonna make another version. Where it has the type centered and the star is gonna be on top. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and compare it with the original. And I'm really liking the new version of the logo. I feel like the different choice for the font is way more readable. It's not as tracked out. I'm glad that I took out that line. I don't think that line in between Jeffree Star and Cosmetics is really necessary. It's nice and clean. I managed to still incorporate the J and the star to solve that weird double J symmetrical problem. So yeah, I really like this logo, and I'm going to go ahead and do some mock-ups for this one too. Okay, so that's it for the logos, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think that my favorite logo is the NARS logo redesign. What is your favorite logo? Make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Would you guys like me to redesign other beauty brand logos, or maybe redesign other brand logos from different industries? If you want me to, then let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my small channel so much. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.